All right. Well, in order to produce some content while we wait for parts and wait for me to finish assembly, I'm going to show you guys how to Plastigauge. It comes in a stick. It's usually 5 segments longer than this, probably about there. I paid just under $3 for this whole stick here. And for the sake of expediting the process, I've already got one cap started. But if you look, there's a little green line on the main journals. What you do is you torque down the cap on top of this bit of plastic, and it tells you your bearing clearance. So I don't remember the spec on these, so I'm going to have to look it up, but I will come back and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I goofed. On any engine, especially with 5 main caps, it's best to start with the middle one. Not sure why I forgot that, but start with the middle. It keeps the block from distorting too bad and keeps the crank centered. Especially on this one, since the center bearing is also the thrust bearing. So let me torque that down and then pull it off, and I'll show you what's going on. When you do this, it's important to torque the caps down to where they're supposed to be set when you're running the engine. That's going to change your bearing spacing. Obviously, since this one is tilted to one side, I'm not able to get the strips centered, but I can get them close. And that is bandsaw blade in the way. Try to get them centered on the crankshaft. I don't know if it makes a difference, but this has been sitting so long, there's rust developing. So number 3's already been checked. I'm going to say 50. Yeah. So, let's torque number 3. It's getting cold out, so the flies are coming in. You work your way out from the middle. Start at 3, and then either go to 2 or 4. whichever one you start with. When you're finished, jump over to the other one. You start at 4, go to 2. Okay. Then on the turbo spec engines, I tell you to go to 85. This torque wrench doesn't let me go to 5s, so I'm going to go to 84 instead, which is still within spec. Once that's all done, you undo the caps, take your measurements. I started writing it on the bearing cap individually, that way I have a reference. If everything's good, wipe everything down with some assembly lube, torque it back down, and you're ready to put the oil pan on, provided your pickup tube is installed. Okay, so the scale on the package comes in inch and millimeter. What you do is you compare the scale here to the stripe, if I can get the orientation correct here, and it looks like this one is at about 15 thousandths, 10 thousandths, excuse me, almost to, what is that, 2 thousandths, 20 thousandths. So about where we should be. It's a little looser than what it was when I started. But this crank has 5,000 hours on it after being reground. So that's to be expected. I can think of for tonight. So the same process goes for the rod bearings, except for the fact that you don't have to do them in order as long as they're tight and torque to spec. So, have a good night, and I will see you next time.